Katty Konnie and Loudmouth Linda, keeping it real, no agenda. Satire, truth, and a whole lot of fun. Politics, crime, we get it all done. From breaking news to a joke or two, we do it our way just for you. We just can't make this stuff up. 1 year strong and we ain't gonna stop. Mic in hand, voices loud, shouting truth, making you proud.
Come on, you can come over here and say hello with that goofy hat. Look at this.
Oh,
You're gonna have to get a little closer.
Oh, heavens. Smell me.
No, look.
I can't get in there. You got the camera all mixed up. There it is.
What? Hello?
Oh, the hat comes off. It's the hat.
It's the hat. Okay.
Doesn't want to take off the hat. Okay.
It's like me. I have brain leakage. What you doing, darling? Are we on?
We're on. We're live.
Where's Loudmouth Linda?
She's gonna be here. She's running a little bit late.
Oh, she's still looking for a refrigerator?
No, she's got herself a refrigerator. She's running just a little bit late. She said she'll be here in just a minute.
What
Did
happened?
you watch?
You see the thing? President Trump's, he's on fire, okay?
Hello, Donna. Hello.
On fire. Did I tell you? This man's ahead of himself? He's a
I'm
chess
telling
player.
you. I'm
He
telling
is
you.
all over the place. He had the people from Exxon, Conoco, everywhere. They got tankers out there. They're getting ready to do all of this shit. I love it, okay? I love it.
You know what? I'm going to get on my little pedestal and rant for just a second if everyone will give me 5 minutes.
No, you'll
I'll even make it shorter, 3 minutes.
Okay.
We have got Greenland that we're looking at. We have got to save Iran. That is a must. That is a must.
That's already a given, all right?
Yeah, because something really weird. I dreamt something really weird last night, and I dreamt that I was watching somebody put one card. They were building this house of cards, and they put this one card on it, and they all tumbled. So we've got to go in, and we've got to take care of Iran so that the rest of the Middle East tumbles. It'll all tumble if we take care of Iran. I promise you that. Secondly, what are these morons? I'm sorry. What are these morons doing over there with their whatever stupid agenda that they're fighting ICE when we've got major things happening? Major things happening. We've got fraud. We've got all this stuff going on, and we're going to sit out there like a bunch of morons, and we're going to scream and holler at the ICE people that are trying to take out the criminals, not the American people and not their children. The criminals are trying to take out, and we're going to sit out there like a bunch of morons and scream and holler. And I started thinking maybe they've taken too many drugs. Somebody's given somebody too many of some kind of drugs. And yes, Donna, I wanted to bring that up because that is prophetic. Abraham Lincoln freed the slaves, and now the USS Abraham Lincoln is on its way to Iran to free Iran. So there you have it. Okay, I've said my rant.
Are you ready? Are you ready? Okay, President Trump, through Fox News, is getting ready to send the military into Minnesota.
Good, 1,500, I heard.
Okay, he's getting ready to do that. Iran's already taken care of. Venezuela's taken care of, okay? He's already arranged for all of these companies to go in there, take care of the oil. That's done. That's taken care of. Iran's already taken care of. Greenland has already been taken care of, okay?
When they sit back and they say that they are peaceful protesting.
No, he said sending in the military
Peaceful.
and insurrection. You cannot do that. And he's going to send in the military, and he
It
says
has to happen.
1,500. And
Jake Lang got stabbed yesterday, and 4 other people were bleeding profusely, and it was just the right side. Now, see, here's my thing. We can't go out there with our voice and say anything because we'll get the crap knocked out of us and be put in the hospital. But they can sit out there and talk their smack and their stupid ignorant bull crap that nobody cares about. And it's okay.
Yep.
In what world, in what universe? Okay. Am I mad?
Well,
yes, I am. I'm very mad.
It's okay in the Democrat universe.
it's their play agenda. Okay. This is what they do, and they've done it for the past 20 years. And we have just taken it. Okay.
Yeah.
We've taken it. Case in point, the Clintons not showing up. We just take it. Okay.
No, we can't take it anymore. We can't.
We just take
Can't.
it, and we just take it. Trying to kill Trump, we just take it. We just
No,
take
we can't take it
okay?
anymore.
Waltz
Can't take it anymore.
doing all of the stuff that he did in his state. Newsom doing all of the stuff that he state. The cartels in California, the Somalians in Minnesota, all of that, and we just take it. I think we are done. Done.
We are done. And did you hear about Nick Shirley's sister? Did you guys hear about Nick Shirley's sister? Nick Shirley went out and he showed that they have all of these transportation companies, and when they go to the addresses, one was a liquor store, one was a mailboxes where mailboxes was at, another one looked like a flea market, like the Trade Center, and they go to these addresses that are registered for transportation, and he's showing all of this, and now his sister has had death threats.
Of course. And that's what the libtards do. And I'm sorry, they're libtards, they're morons. They are paid protesters. All of this is paid by somebody else to do all of that. Again, it's that shiny object. But all of them need to understand and get this through their head. Their shiny object for Minnesota, great. Trump's going to send in the military. If he has to send in 1,500, it's not enough. He's going to send in more.
They're on their way. They're on their way.
Waltz has threatened him with the National Guard. Okay, the military trumps National Guard out of Minnesota.
Yes.
Yeah, insurrection trumps the state. That's
I have
gonna
some
get
breaking
taken care of.
news.
What do you have? What is your breaking news?
It is now surfacing and revealing monthly wire payments from Dubai directly to the private bank accounts of Omar and Waltz and the mayor, disguised as consulting fees, amount to thousands each time. This damning evidence points to Somalia network paying off these officials to facilitate the smuggling of the stolen funds out of the country, with Minnesota's governor complacent in the cover-up, even bribing TSA agents to look the other way. Well, the truth comes out. Payoffs to 3 crooked Democrats.
Well, there you go. There you go.
You know that that's all they've been doing. You know they've all been doing that. Okay, and they've been stonewalling and stonewalling and stonewalling. Okay?
Yes, they did, Donna. They grabbed him off the ledge, and what had happened is he was on that ledge and he was holding himself back, and he was doing his thing, and then 2 other people had to come up. One was the something preacher, and then somebody else, and then they said he wants to go home. Everyone be peaceful, let him go home. And he was going to go because they'd already thrown water at him and done all the things they'd done to him. And he was coming down off to go home, and they beat the hell out of him while he was walking through the crowd, and he busted, cracked his neck open in the back. He had to have stitches, and they punctured, they stabbed him, they stole his vest, and there was another guy that was with him that was trying to get to his car, and his neck was bleeding, and it was all this blood. And you know what they said? Oh, look, this guy brought fake blood to show. Are you serious right now?
But it's peaceful protesting.
But they're peaceful.
Well, they're going to be much more peaceful when the military goes in there.
Yeah, they're going to be a lot more peaceful.
They are not going to put up with any of that stuff. Okay.
Do you know what?
They're not going to. And you know what? While all of this is happening, okay, mark my words. All of the stuff in Venezuela is going to get done. All of the stuff in Colombia is going to get done. Mm-hmm. All of the stuff in Iran is going to get done. Mm-hmm. All of the stuff in Greenland is going to get done.
And then Minnesota is going to be taken care of also, all at the same time.
And all of the stuff in Minnesota, all of the stuff in Chicago, Illinois, New York, California, all of it's coming to light. It's going to be something that we in our lifetime, mine, I don't know about anybody else, okay? I'm 73. In my lifetime, I've never seen.
None of us ever see something.
I've been through the Vietnam. I've seen bad stuff, but this is going to be really bad.
This is going to be bad.
This is going to be bad. But you know what? Hold me back, because it's going to be a thing of beauty.
Okay? It is.
Yeah. Trump's got it all. He's got it all. The man is the master manipulator of the whole situation. He has studied this. And he's put everything in place. And you're not going to get nothing from China. You're not going to get nothing from the Russians. You're not going to get nothing from them. Because why? They're like this. Okay. They ain't going to do nothing because they're not in a position to do nothing. Okay. We hold all of the cards, and the people from Minnesota, they're not reporting on all of the deportations out of Minnesota that they do every day, are they?
No, they don't want to do. That's why they're so mad. They're protecting people they don't even know.
They are leaving in droves, okay? Shipping them out, and nobody reports on all of that. Okay? None of it.
No. They're going out. Yeah, they're shipping them out. That's what's making them so angry.
And you know what?
And they said they're taking children. Come on, ladies. Do you believe for 1 second that they're grabbing all the children from the schools and throwing them in the back of the trucks?
There are no children in schools.
See,
none.
This is what they're saying.
There are none.
No.
There are none.
Mm-hmm.
No, there are none. They're just thieves that have come here. And Waltz is to blame. Kamala is to blame. Biden is to blame.
And Obama's stuff is coming out now to the light, by the way. Okay. Stuff is coming out on Obama right and left. I wish I would have wrote some of it down.
Remember, he said, y'all need to remember 25 years ago, the man that he worshiped was a Muslim.
Mm-hmm.
Okay? Mm-hmm. That was his spiritual and guidance counselor was a Muslim who wanted to destroy the United States. Okay? So,
well, there you go.
For entertainment purposes
this
only.
This is for entertainment.
Okay? For entertainment purposes only. Remember?
Right.
Lori Morgan, we want to go on tour. Okay. Greg Gutfield, please call us. We want to talk to you. Tyrus, we want to talk to you too. All right. Okay. Pete Hegseth. Oh, please call us. Okay. I saw him working out the other day. Oh my God. Okay. It was too much for me. All right.
Well, and someone made a comment. Michigan is getting to the point that it's getting out of control too, and it may end up in an insurrection. Is that true? Linda, is that what I'm hearing?
I'm not worried about.
Somebody had said something like that, and I thought, Linda lives in Michigan, and she ain't telling me that they're acting like the retards there.
Yeah, it's not going to happen. There's not enough people to worry about There's not enough people in Minnesota, Colorado, Wyoming, all of those libtards.
Oh, Wyoming. Come on,
Yeah,
give me a
none
break.
of them. None of them. There's not
People
enough
over
people.
there
Okay, they're
protesting.
paying them, and they're also researching on where everybody's getting paid. Okay, just like Maduro's attorney, they're trying to figure out who's paying him. Okay, the same on who's paying all of these protesters because they're all paid. They're all paid. The best is yet to come. Okay, I'm so excited to see it. Okay, bring the military on. Bring the military on. They're positioning our carriers all over the place. They need to hunker down. Okay, it's a.
We need to hunker down.
We're fine. We're
no,
fine.
I know, but we'll just go in our house, shut our doors, and let the military do what the military needs.
Does best. Okay, they're the best in the world, and let them do what they need to do. Okay, the people in Greenland. Okay, they're all huffy and puffy, and they have what 15 people from France coming to protect them. Right,
56,000 people
in
the whole country.
Okay, listen. The first thing I do is write them a check for $1 million for their vote to become U.S. citizens in an overnight situation. Would you turn down $1 million for a vote to become American?
Oh, they probably wouldn't.
Okay.
Well, I don't know if they're watching our news. Maybe.
Listen.
ChaCha wants to know, Linda, if you got yourself your new refrigerator.
Yeah.
Is it beautiful?
It's beautiful. It's an LG knock knock.
What does that mean, a knock knock?
It's not a joke.
It means that it's glass on the front and you knock on it and it lights up and you can see what's in the fridge.
Okay.
You know, for those people that had to come and open the refrigerator and look inside it and then decide there's nothing that it wanted in there, so they shut it. You just knock on the outside and you can look and see if there's anything in there you want.
It's helpful, like if you want to make a grocery list too, you don't have to keep opening the door.
It's an energy saver.
Yeah. Okay.
That's pretty cool.
Okay.
Actually.
It is. That's really cool.
Oh, good. If you're happy, then I'm happy. Right?
Yeah.
That's pretty cool. And I have to say something really fast because I gotta rub it in a little bit. What about that Bronco game yesterday?
Okay.
That was awesome.
Okay. They lost, right?
No. Absolutely not. Absolutely not. They won. They're going to the next one. It looks like did the Texans win today?
I don't know. I don't know.
They lost. They lost. So then the Broncos will be playing the Patriots next week.
And then I'm watching the Rams or the Chargers right now and the Bears. And they're playing in snow and stuff. So I'm in the other room going back and forth, and then I'm getting ready for tomorrow. Okay.
Well, see, there you go. Look, Donna said the native people of Greenland want to be a part of the United States.
Of course they do. Okay, that's a given. Of course. Who doesn't?
Excuse me, crazy to see MAGA destroy themselves in under a year. Who are you and what are you talking about? Okay. Bring some proof to that statement.
Here's some more breaking news.
Huh.
Apparently, State Representative Maya Young went, the Detroit Auto Show opened up to their fundraiser Friday, and I think they opened today for general public. She wore a shocking pink dress with a cape on the back attached, and it said defund ICE.
Oh, whatever. Okay, who cares? Who cares?
Defund ICE.
Okay,
right. Defund ICE. Okay. Oh, and here's another one here. Here's another thing that we're over here that's all up in arms. That's a big thing that we have to talk about. That the whole world, our whole country is worried. Can a man have a baby?
Oh, please.
We've got fraud going on, and we've got war around us, and we've
Uh-huh.
got people being crazy,
Uh-huh.
and we're worried whether a man can have a baby or not. Now,
Okay.
if that is not the most ignorant thing I've ever heard in my life, in
Okay.
all my life, in all my years,
Can we say shiny object?
it's ridiculous.
Why are we talking that a man have a baby? No, they cannot. If you believe that, you're stupid and a moron.
Right.
Okay. There's men and women. A man cannot have a baby. They do not have a uterus. It cannot happen. All right. So why are we talking about it? Because it's shiny object shit. It's crap. We don't need to talk about. With the important things are for entertainment purposes only. Okay.
Right,
We
right.
need to get the illegals out of here. We need to watch what's happening in the friggin' world. We need to get the illegals out of here. We need to get theft and fraud gone. We need to make sure libtards never see the light of day in Congress again. We need to change a lot of things. And Tim Walz needs to go to jail. Okay?
Yes,
He
all
needs
the
to go
above.
to jail.
All the above.
Absolutely.
Okay? All of the above.
All the above.
All of the above. And yeah, shiny object. I don't care what she wore in her dress. It doesn't concern me in the least. What concerns me is the theft, and what concerns me is any Republican that sides with the libtards, the Democrats, whatever. I have no patience for them. They need to be run out of office, and we need to make sure that Republicans sweep everything so that for the next 20 years we don't have issues like this anymore.
Right, ever,
Okay?
ever again.
Okay, ever. And that's our responsibility for entertainment purposes only. That's what we're reaching out for all of these people. We need to talk to y'all. Y'all need to listen to what we have to say. And again, the people that show up or whatever, shiny object, I don't care. Bring in the military, clean it up, get it over with, and let's move on to get rid of the people that have been stealing from us, that are entitled to all of the stuff that they do not deserve as a
Amen,
non-citizen.
my Russian, and I don't even know if I have any, but my Russian, he's in DNA showing too. And it was really showing yesterday. I almost jumped on here all by myself so I could scream and holler at the protesters.
All by myself. Hey, you can get on anytime you want.
Yeah, but I know, but I was going to get on here just so I could scream at the people.
Yeah. I'm
Like
looking
they
for
would be listening.
The what?
Like they would be listening, those people out there on the street of Minnesota.
Oh my
They
God.
were too busy doing other things.
What Democrats are no longer a political party. They are a mental disorder. Okay. There you go. Okay. Let me see. Let me see. Okay. Let me see. This is a good one. 8 reasons the left tried to destroy ICE. Okay. Enforcing federal law became a crime and narrative. Confrontation turned into a national protest. Every use of force became terrorism. Protest politics overrides legal context. Local leaders equated federal agents with danger. Federal operations are blamed for every incident. Activists turned individual events into ideology battles. Banning enforcement appeals more than fixing policy. It's the mainstream media, the libtards that they support. They don't want to listen to us. They're going to have to. Anything else y'all want to say?
You could basically cover it. What do you think?
Anything else? Okay. I got a ton of it. Bunch of idiots. They're all morons, and we let them get away with it. It just pisses the you know what out of me.
Did you watch it? Did you watch them where they had Jake laying all trapped up there in the? Oh my God! It was horrific. It was horrific. And his girlfriend was with him, and they were pulling her hair, and I thought, well, I don't see where any of this is peaceful. And then they had to start chanting.
But
Whose street? Our street.
I go back.
It's like
encourage Trump to get everybody in there. There's not that many people in Minnesota. And the Somalis, do you think they're out there fighting? Of course not.
No.
Oh, no, they're not.
They,
No, they would be in the wagon going into the building.
they don't give a rat's ass as long as they keep getting money.
All right.
From all of these people. They don't care. They're not out there protesting because they have no rights. And all of these paid people and again, shiny object, I don't care. I don't care.
We have homeless people, guys, on the streets right now that are starving, that are vets and everything else. And I watched those protesters. People were bringing them hot drinks and food and all this stuff. And I thought, what makes this humanitarian in your eyes, people? Are you doing this for the homeless that are on the street? No, you're not.
And who reports on it? Who's fair and balanced? Nobody.
Nobody.
Absolutely nobody. It's a shiny object and it's keeping people stupid. People are stupid.
Yeah, that's
People
like
stupid.
when I was going at it with my cousin, you know, there because they were talking about USAID. And it's like that's nothing but a scam to launder money. And it's like, you know, I mean, they started attacking me, and I bet you're Christian too, right?
Oh my God, your family started attacking you? Tell them to go to Mexico and see what happens to them over there.
I said, I don't care that we help people, but now is not the time. We need to help our vets and our children and our seniors here first. And that's when they started attacking me.
Well, and you know what? We need to get more mental health institutions opened up.
Tell them to go to Somalia, okay? Or tell them go over there and see what happens. And to attack you, it's only showing, okay? Unfortunately, I do not know your family, but if they by attacking you, that means they have no justification or no knowledge or what they're talking about.
Well, I mean, he's a distant.
Then don't talk to him.
Distant.
If he's that distant, don't talk to him.
No, I'm not. I'm done. I said
wrong.
bye-bye.
You're wrong. Okay, you're wrong.
Said bye-bye.
Yeah, and you know what? I keep telling people you're wrong. I tell them why, and you know what? You're still wrong. And if you don't like it, I don't care if I never see you or talk to you again. You're still wrong.
Right.
So I have no problem telling him. Okay?
Well, but, I mean, and that's the whole thing is that when you throw logic at them, like what about our children and what about our vets? Then they start attacking you personally.
Exactly.
Right.
And you don't
have an answer for it.
You don't need to deal with it. And you go, you know what? You're wrong.
You're absolutely right.
Right.
Okay.
Absolutely right.
You're wrong. Okay.
When you ask them, why do you not like Trump? What do they tell you?
They say because he's a pedophile, a rapist. He has 34 felonies.
He's a Nazi and he's a fascist.
Okay. The 34 felonies have been thrown out.
Right. I know.
Okay? They have been thrown out. So they're wrong again. Okay. The Nazi part, they don't know what a Nazi is and so you need to tell them he is not a Nazi. You do not know what you're talking about. A Nazi is this, this, and this. Okay. Right. Yeah. You need
you're right. I said that before.
Yeah. And the 34 conviction, and he's not a pedophile. If anything, he loves beautiful women. There's nothing wrong with that. All right.
Well, and here's the thing. Don't you think with everything that they've tried to throw at that man, don't you think there'd be somebody saying he touched me when I was young?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, that would have been on the campaign trail. That would have been the first thing on the campaign trail.
Clinton was on the Lolita Express. He had frequent flyer miles. Okay.
Yep.
Okay. I always throw him back. And Clinton had his knob, you know what, shined in the Oval Office by Monica Lewinsky. And nobody says anything about that. They have pictures of Clinton over there with Epstein, with little girls.
They supposedly have Monica Lewinsky's dress with jizz on it in the Smithsonian.
Oh, and they do because it's part of history. Who else has gotten his knob shined in the Oval Office besides Clinton?
Connie, I think
Okay.
I lost you on that one.
Well, think about it. It is history.
Ew!
They're keeping the
Get
dress.
the DNA!
Okay.
Get the DNA!
That's
Oh, what a weird.
when people start doing that stuff, I throw it all back at them. I said, no, you
Right.
know, get your facts straight, get them
Right.
straight. You're wrong. What is my favorite expression? You were wrong. And most of the time they're stupid. Okay.
And
And
you're absolutely right, Donna. $9 billion could have really helped our people out. You're absolutely right.
Have gotten all of the vets off the street.
exactly.
It could
In
have.
homes.
Exactly. So can you
It
imagine
could have
all
got these crazy people that are mentally challenged that are on the streets right now in institutions where they belong,
Yep.
medicated.
Yep.
there is too much corruption, and you know, we have got to stop it. It has got to stop. Okay.
It does.
Nobody's talking about the ACA. Nobody's talking where they're still funding people.
Mhm.
Okay, the Affordable Care Act that
Is not affordable, and it doesn't care. Go
Okay.
ahead.
Right.
but it's subsidies, and people who get subsidies from the government, it's income. People, you are taxed on it. You have got to pay taxes. People have not a clue because they think it's free stuff. It's not free.
Nothing is free.
Nothing is free. Okay. And that, yeah, it's not free. Again, that's another thing that they've already rammed through again, and they've extended funding for that. Okay. Isn't the government supposed to be shutting down pretty soon? Again?
It is.
Okay. Right. Nobody's
It
talking
is.
about that. Right.
I didn't hear about that. Did
they're
you
only
hear about that, Linda? Did you? I never heard
They're
about it.
only talking about the Somalis. Okay. I mean, Tim Walz being a thief. Okay. And Kamala Harris on her 4th box of wine. Nobody hears about her. For entertainment purposes only. Okay. It's y'all's turn.
Okay, I want to know what kind of wine she drinks. Does anyone
cares?
know?
If it comes out of a box, who cares? Okay. Oh my God. Can you imagine?
She probably drinks red wine.
Do you think she drinks red?
At this stage, as being a wino, she probably doesn't care.
This is true. This
Okay.
is true.
Oh my God. Can you imagine if she would have been our president? Can you imagine? We would have become Venezuela.
I can only imagine where we'd be at right now if she would have won that election.
And
Okay.
Tim Walz?
Minnesota, you know what? The United States would look like Minnesota.
Yeah, or worse.
It's already
Or
pretty
worse.
close. Okay.
Yeah.
You know, it's pretty
Yeah.
close. Okay.
Trying to fix it is
Yeah.
getting bad. Can you imagine? They would have just let it just all topple down upon itself.
Right. Right.
I've been seeing some YouTube videos of people that they're stopping in semi-trailers that are Indian and Somalis and stuff. They don't wear shoes, and they are told in these semi-trailers and stuff that they're driving that they don't need CDL licenses.
Yeah,
Because-
they have to.
Yeah. They don't need them. This is what they're told, that they don't, and because they're not citizens, they don't need them, and they don't have to follow our laws because they're not citizens.
Oh, bullshit.
This is
Well, see,
what
that's
they're told.
Yep, that's the whole thing in a nutshell, is that because they are not citizens, they don't need to follow our laws.
Exactly.
Okay, well, they need to get the hell out then. Plain and simple. Goodbye.
They don't know.
Goodbye.
Somebody's telling, again, for entertainment purposes only, the Democratic libtards, this is what they're telling people out there. They're giving them SNAP, EBT, money at the Leering centers, okay? They're getting their Lamborghinis and Ferraris repossessed. They're funneling millions of dollars overseas to different people back home. There is no shame. There is no shame for thieving, for stealing from the United States taxpayer, which is me.
Right.
They are stealing from me, and I don't like it.
Right.
Okay, well, how about this one, guys? I saw an interview with a guy that worked at the airport. Is what are they? What are they? The D something that check everything out. The DIA or whatever.
TSA.
TSA. Thank you. And he did that for 31 years. And he said 2 times a week for I don't know how many years, he watched them come in from Somalia with suitcases of cash 2 times. And he goes, and I know it had to have been $6 million a week for 31 years. $6 million 2 times a week for 31
We haven't
years.
had TSA agents for 31
Well,
years.
however, but he said he was an agent for 31 years. But however many years, he said it was 2 suitcases of $6 million 2 times a week.
That is illegal.
One would have 2 million and the other one would have 4 million.
And if he was an official with the Department of Homeland Security or whatever, he could have shut it down.
Why were they not reporting that?
You cannot.
Well, they don't want that. That was coming out of Minnesota. They were flying from Minnesota. They would fly from Minnesota to Dubai, and then they would wire it from Dubai.
No, they would fly to Atlanta and then to Dubai.
Look, go ahead.
They didn't have to report it because he was for drug agency. The money couldn't be linked to drugs, so he didn't have to report it. It was all legit.
You cannot.
You can't report it because it was already. It's like if you check in a gun at the airport. If you try to sneak one in, you get in trouble. But if you're calling to check it in, it's legit. These people were calling in and saying there's money's coming through. So it was legitimate money. It wasn't drug money. So these TSA agents couldn't do anything about it. It was crazy.
And we as citizens at the bank, we cannot. We have to report anything. The bank has to anything over $600. We are reported. We cannot do any transaction for over $600 without being reported. So what you're telling me is that they can send millions of dollars by a phone call?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Wire transfer.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Because that's what they would do. They would take a flight to Atlanta to Dubai, and then they would
wire it from Dubai to Somalia.
Yep.
Yeah.
Our tax-paying money.
Our tax. He had to come on there and say that because he was so mad about that I knew he was going to. Yeah.
And so we
watched it happen because he was a drug. He was watching for drugs, not cash.
So he couldn't pick up the phone and call some other department or another agency and say,
right?
Why? Exactly. Again, I want, for entertainment purposes only, again, I want to know who tried to kill Trump. Why they're not in jail? Okay. Pete Hegseth, please call us. Tyrus, we need to talk to you like now. Okay. Greg Gutfield, we need to be on your show. We have questions. Okay.
You got lots of questions.
I don't care. Kat Timpf is going on maternity leave. I don't care. Okay. Doesn't make a difference to me. All right. For entertainment purposes only. All right. Lori Morgan, we need to go on the road with you.
Yeah.
Gonna try to keep it as lighthearted.
Well, you know, Donna, you would think so, but they track it through Europe, Africa, Turkey. You would think so, but apparently they didn't. Not through Minnesota. I don't know, but this guy was dead on serious, and he said, "I've got it documented." Well, why didn't you? Okay, so your documentation means nothing if you don't tell anybody about it.
I mean,
what was your life threatened? What was going on there?
How stupid are you? If you were watching that every freaking week, why didn't you call the FBI? Hey, something's going on.
We had to call the police.
Tell somebody.
Call the local police. Okay?
Right. Right.
Or the airport police. We have airport police you can call. Hey, this person's taking millions of dollars in his bag. Isn't that illegal?
Yeah, well, apparently not if you can't track it down to drug money. I don't know. I just think it
I,
should.
and
Well,
that
that's
I
right,
don't,
Donna.
and that I don't believe, because you cannot move money like that unless you're the president of the United States, like Obama. They can send cargo planes full of money, without
Well,
repercussions.
he did too, and his was worth a lot more than just
Exactly, but it doesn't
6 million.
make it right. It
No,
doesn't make it right.
no. And he stopped. And when Trump got in office, didn't he stop that plane right there on the tarmac and said it's not going
Yes.
anywhere?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. It's
Well,
Well,
you know what?
no,
If
see,
it was
customs
customs,
knew about it.
if it was
Customs
customs and
knew
it was
about
border
this
patrol,
going.
then yeah, I can understand that because they bought most of the border patrol people
See,
until Trump got back in and put
see,
new people in there.
see.
um,
Yeah.
to me, it's all amazing. But again, shiny object. There are so many things that are happening in the friggin' world. The Somalians in Minnesota is going to get taken care of. Tim Walz is going down. Everybody's going down. The mayor's going down. They're all going down. Shiny object, I don't care.
Okay, now I want you, I got something to tell you, ladies, and I want you guys, before you say anything, think about what you're going to say, because I almost blew my top. Okay, now think about this. So you got these transgender people that are saying they can be of whatever, they can be a cow, a horse, a helicopter, whatever, and they can be a man or a woman or a worm or whatever, right? Well, these when they're saying a transgender man can have a baby. Okay, so I'm just going to put it to you in old school terms. A lesbian can have a baby. Okay.
Well, yeah.
Okay. Because isn't that what a transgender man is? Okay. So they can have a baby if they're artificially inseminated. But what's happening is they're pushing and mixing all of this together and everything, and they're taking women's rights away from them. Our protection is being taken away from us slowly by this, or they're trying to, because this transgender man, woman, worm, whatever, and all these people that say there's something else, they're slowly they're taking away. A woman can't say they have be no protection. Women don't have the women's protection because we got one that thinks it's a man or whatever. You know what I mean?
As long as the Democrat libtards, whatever, I do not recognize transgenderism or the term. Number one. Number two, there are men and women. Okay.
Right.
If you come to me and say I'm transgender, that doesn't mean anything to me. You're a man or a woman. Now, if you want to be whatever you think you are, that's in your mind, okay? And that means you're mentally unstable. That's an institution. But this transgender situation, it's been rammed down our throat because we don't want to question people because, well, what is the term that they always use? Well, not that there's anything wrong with it. Oh, God damn, there is a lot wrong with it.
Right. Why are you putting transgender, this big word over lesbian and homosexual, which is
we
exactly
allowed it. I do not recognize it. Nobody else should recognize it because it is not a term. It is not. You're
transgender is not
the lesbian thing or homosexual or whatever. That's a different issue. But
right.
Gender is. I do not recognize it. Nobody should recognize it. It does not make any sense.
No, because you can't transgender into
whatever you want to be. No, you cannot be a worm. You can't.
It really doesn't make sense to me. Is being fluid.
Well, fluid.
Yeah,
what is that?
Whatever they think for the moment.
They're fluid. They're not a sex. They're fluid.
No,
they're just.
I
they don't identify as either, so they're.
I don't care. Do you have a vagina or do you have a penis? Okay, and you are not fluid. It's not whatever you wake up in the morning or whatever I feel. No, okay, it is not. And again, it's up to us to say no. You have a penis. You have a vagina. There's nothing in between. And whatever you decide, I don't need to recognize it.
I'm sorry, guys, but that's a brand new one for
You're
me.
right. There is nothing in
Fluid.
between, because that's that's a whole different term all in
Yeah.
itself.
Yeah, granted, there are some exceptions because some people are born with both, and that's one of those situations that happens at birth or whatever. But
I'm
it's like
sorry.
what, 100 and a million that
I'm sorry.
it's like being born with two heads.
Remember, that was one that's going down in the books. I'm going to write that one down, fluid, because I guess we're nothing but meat sacks anyway. Fluid.
No, you cannot. You have a penis. You have a vagina. What do you have? Well, I'm fluid. No, what is happening there?
Well, you know what, though? I mean, think about this. Women that have given birth to boys, are they transgender because they've grown balls and penises?
No, transgender is whatever you want to be for the moment. You're either, yeah, no, it doesn't work that way. It does not work there. There's no such thing as a transgender. They've crammed it down our throat, and we allowed it. I can't believe it. That's the whole thing. What? And then you don't want to offend them? I don't think so. You offend me, okay? Because you cannot decide if you have a penis or a vagina, or you're fluid and can't decide for that day.
You're trans too, Connie. You're trans too, because you grew a set too.
Oh well, no, I'm going to. I guess I'm going to go under that.
Really? I mean, it's like people that tell you, well, I'm not sure, or I identify as. No, let's take a step back. Do you have a penis or do you have a vagina? You cannot identify, okay? That means you can identify to be a dog or a wolf or what? No.
They can. Some of those protesters were wearing tails and ears last night.
Well, Connie knows that I identify as a dolphin. I have for a long time. I have for a long time.
She's making fun. ChaCha, she's making fun. She said, you know what? I like dolphins. I think I'll just identify as a dolphin. And then you can identify as whatever you'd like to, because that makes all kinds of mental sense, right?
Yep. Yeah.
Yeah. Because I said, well, then I'll figure out.
I mean, you can identify as a chair. Why not?
Mental.
If you identify as a chair, then you have no constitutional rights, because a chair is not human.
Right.
A chair is what is it?
Inanimate.
Yes, it's just there, an inanimate object. It is not a human being, and you have no protection under the Constitution.
Right. Donna, it is.
Okay,
it's like trick or treat.
Yeah,
it's like trick or treat.
Go fly the kite. Okay, you want to be a dolphin? By all means, but a dolphin does not have constitutional rights. All right, okay. I'm like,
but my mama said I could be anything I wanted to be.
Your mama was wrong. Okay, we'll get that one out there too. Your mama was wrong. Okay, you want to be a dolphin? That's up to you, but know that you have no constitutional rights. Okay.
It's like trick or treat. Donna's absolutely right. It's like Halloween. It's trick or treat. You can put your little ears on, and this lady was rather portly, and she had little pointy ears and a curly tail sticking out of her.
Why are we saying portly? Because what you're saying is she was fat.
With this little curly tail out of her. Well,
so if there were if she was a pig,
well, she
has no constitutional rights, because pigs do not have constitutional rights.
She's protesting over there.
Okay, again, then that means she has no rights to protest. There you go. Okay. It is so simple. Why is it so logical to me? And it's not logical to anybody else. It's so logical. Okay? Come up there. You have a penis, you have a vagina. Okay? That's it. You can't identify as a pig. If you do, you have no constitutional rights. Okay? Linda wants to identify as a dolphin because her mom said it was okay. Your mom was wrong and you were wrong. Okay. You have no constitutional rights as a dolphin. Okay. There you go. You're wrong. I love it. I'm going to get a t-shirt that says you're wrong and I'm right. All right. I love it. I have the time of my life with y'all. Anything else? Bring it on, baby. Bring it on. Okay.
We have laughed. You can ask Linda. We have laughed about this whole situation, this make-believe world for so long.
I'm like the shiny object. What is important? What is important right now? The stability of the United States. Okay.
Right.
We need to get out the illegals and we need to stop the thievery, not the fraud. I hate that word. Thieving, stealing from my tax dollars, from my family that pays tax, all of the people, your family, everybody. I want it stopped, and I want it stopped yesterday. Okay?
Yeah, the important thing.
I don't want all that stuff. I want the Clintons to be dragged to jail for not showing up because, oh my God, he didn't have trouble with his heart when he was getting his knob shined in the Oval Office. Okay, he didn't. All of a sudden, he's old and he's got heart problems.
He does really have heart problems, but she doesn't
give a rat's.
She doesn't. Okay? Hillary doesn't have. What was her excuse for not being there the next day?
Because she can do whatever the frig she wanted to do.
Well,
she got away with all of it. Okay.
I'm gonna cut Clinton a pass because he's got heart problems, just like I'm gonna cut Biden a pass because he doesn't know what world he's in. But I'm not cutting Hillary anything because she knows exactly what she's doing, when she's doing it, and how she's doing it.
Biden and Kamala Harris let in 22 million illegals.
Okay, so Kamala knows what she's doing.
The people around him.
Okay, so Kamala has sense, I think, and
she's stupid.
She's not incognito like Biden.
No, she's stupid and a moron.
Well, but she knew.
She drinks 4 boxes of wine a day.
Well, so does Pelosi, and she's got a job.
Pelosi, that's where she keeps falling down, and she eats ice cream. Okay. Good Lord, Maxine Waters fixes her wig. Okay. That's all she could do. She doesn't make any sense anymore. People, to me, it's amazing. Okay. I have no problem telling anybody they're wrong. Anybody else want to hear me say they're
wrong? Was the deal? What was the deal for the secret meeting that Trump had called Schumer into the Oval Office?
He probably spanked him. Okay.
He probably told him, listen,
you libtard, okay? Do whatever it is you want. You know, you've already made all your millions. Don't you think it's time that you get retired? It's time for him to go, okay? It is. He's useless.
Time for a lot of them to go.
Useless as
it is.
He's
McConnell, they got him perched up somewhere.
He's as useless as tits on a boar hog. Okay? Useless. Okay?
Yep.
Anybody heard from Joaquin Jeffries and while he's on his honeymoon?
He got married? I didn't even know he got married.
He was engaged. He ran across some woman. Everybody thought he was gay. He's still gay, but he wants to run for president. Okay.
I bet it's not a real woman.
Well,
she's okay. Another Michael.
Nobody's seen him. Nobody's done anything, but he's gotten married. All right. So there you go. I'm like, you can't make this stuff up. You cannot make any of this stuff up.
So he's got himself a husband.
Probably.
Okay. Again, shiny objects. I want to know what Trump's going to do. The 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 things that he's going to do this week. Love it. Done.
There's a lady out there that identifies as Hakeem Jeffries' wife.
You think?
It's not a lady.
Whatever.
What's that song? Dude must be a lady. Dude looks like a lady. What's that song? You remember it?
Oh my God, that song. Remember?
What?
Oh my God, remember? God, I'm dating myself. Okay.
No, because I know it.
Was it Louis Louis or what? Louis. They took it home to
we gotta go.
Minnesota. For entertainment purposes only, we're doing this for entertainment purposes only, right?
It's by Aerosmith.
Okay, what is it?
Louie.
Hang on.
What? I know that song. Louie.
Oh, what was that?
That's the video.
What happened?
Sing it out loud. I can't hear it.
That's not mine. That's
Oh Lord, we all look constipated. Look at that. Look at the faces. We all look what? What are we listening to?
I don't know, but Clyde's playing "This Land Is Your Land."
When we get off the air, look up Aerosmith, dude.
Okay.
Oh, I'm thinking of the song Louie, 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 I.
No.
Okay,
I remember that one. Louie.
Yeah, it was blacker than black. Okay.
It doesn't matter whether you're black or white. Louie, you know what I mean.
Look it up on YouTube and pull up the version with the lyrics.
Okay. Well,
Okay.
we'll talk about that when are we getting back together again?
Tomorrow.
We're supposed to be here tomorrow, but you got a puppy that's getting surgery tomorrow.
My puppy gets a surgery on Friday.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, so we will all be here tomorrow. I don't know. Donna, he probably is Muslim.
Who?
Jeffries.
He doesn't know what he is because he doesn't know if he's gay or not. Okay. And remember, Muslims hate gay people. They kill them. All right.
Yeah, but you're not gay until you become a man. See, they can do little boys. They do little boys, and then they become, when they start getting into puberty is when they're a man and you can't touch them anymore.
But that doesn't mean they don't. Okay.
And then I mean, there's not one gay Muslim in this world.
Of course they are. But it's when they find out about it that they'll kill them.
Right.
Right?
Yeah, they don't put up with that stuff.
Yeah, they don't put up with it at
Yeah.
all.
Was it really, Donna?
She said that song was banned from Indiana from the radio station.
It was banned from a lot of stations, but not here. But
It wasn't where I came from either. In fact, everybody was singing it all the time.
Okay, it is. It is. It's like
They were singing it and not even knowing what it meant.
exactly. Okay.
You know, that was like singing Cyndi Lauper's, that one that she sang all the time. And I never knew what it meant until I was like 57 years old. They told me what it meant.
It's like the wedding gown, white wedding.
yeah,
with,
white wedding.
The white wedding. What's his name? Oh God, I can see him.
David Bowie.
No,
Bowie.
the other one.
The other
You know what I'm
I know who
saying?
you're. I know who you're talking about.
Yeah, the white wedding.
Rod Stewart.
No,
No.
white wedding. You know what I'm saying?
It's a nice,
For nice, it's a
Billy
nice
Idol. Billy Idol.
title. And he was singing about cocaine. Hello.
Oh, I didn't know that. See, there you go. I learned something new all the
Yeah,
time.
he was singing about a white wedding. Okay, he was singing about cocaine. Hello.
See, what was the one that Cyndi Lauper just learned about? It was, and I used to sing it all the time.
Well, it's like the song The Weeknd sings. I can't remember the exact name of it, but it says she makes me numb. And he's singing about cocaine.
There you go.
It's from 50 Shades of Grey or 50 Shades of Grayer or something. Yeah.
Grayer.
Eric Clapton singing about his song, Cocaine. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, now I knew about that one. That one I knew about, so I wasn't stupid. On that one. I knew about that one. He was out there and right out there.
Yeah, he didn't fool around. He named the song Cocaine. All right.
Yeah, he just flat said it.
He flat said it. Okay.
Yeah.
Yep.
We go off on a tangent, shiny object, okay? So, what do we
And
expect?
then we all talk about identifying as.
Okay. You're a man or a woman. There's no transgender. There's none. I don't want to be a worm. I'm not going to recognize you as a worm. Okay. You're not going to have constitutional rights as a worm. Okay. Or a cat, or I'm not sure. Or if you're fluid, you don't have constitutional rights. You don't. You're either a man or a woman, a citizen, and
I got to say this really fast. They were talking about the Somalians in the chats, and I was watching this protest, and then they started chanting, "No, whatever, no peace, no justice, no peace, no whatever." And I put on there, "No dog, no geese."
It's like, oh my God, they're bringing George Floyd into the thing. The man was a wife beater, a felon. He was a horrendous man. And because he died, because he had overdosed already. Okay? They made him a friggin' hero. How did that happen?
They did.
How?
I don't know.
How does that happen?
I don't know.
There's another thing.
All right.
It's
Our hour is up.
I'm so glad y'all could see me. Tyrus, call me. Marco Rubio, my boyfriend.
Have a good
call
night.
me.
We'll see you tomorrow.
Bye.
Good night, guys. We'll see you tomorrow.
Good night, everybody. Love you.
Bye.
From shame